Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here. We're going to be discussing a topic we have not discussed in a good long while, and that is the discussion of the paranormal couple, Satori and Cody. It's been a while. It's been a long while since I've talked about these two, and for obvious reasons, nothing was coming up, and finally, I think everybody's kind of putting it to bed, and now they're really making sure they put it to bed. We just got information. It was just announced by Cody himself that they are stepping away from the Conjuring House. They are severing ties. They're no longer going to have anything to do with it. And I'll read you the post so you guys can look along with me and give me your own thoughts in the comment section, of course, and I'll just give you guys my personal thoughts on the message. And obviously, before we really get into it, I want to go ahead and say those two have been through a lot. And they've put people through a lot. Okay? This is coming from somebody who just, again, you guys know me, I just don't believe in the method. Personally, I just don't believe in it. There's been too many weird situations. There's been too many interviews with them, whether it's trying to just sweep everything under the rug or they're not answering questions in a very legitimate way. They're laughing off a lot of people's serious questions, and just a whole bunch of stuff that really did not make me believe that they were telling the truth. And I'm certainly not the only one. A lot of you guys out there, you agree with me. A lot of people, if you don't agree with me, that's fine too. But I personally just cannot trust the method. That's all I'm going to say about that. But we're going to go ahead and read this post. And look, I wish them nothing but the best. I really do. I really do. I'm sorry that things went down this way. I'm sorry that, that's the kind of risk you have to take when you kind of pull that stuff. So that's just my thoughts. Again, in a respectful kind of way. I'm not meaning any disrespect. I wish them nothing but the best, but let's go ahead and read this post, and I'll give you guys my personal thoughts. A lot of you guys are going to have a lot of questions, but I'm going to go ahead and read the post and tell you guys what I think. So here we go with the post. Okay, Cody and Satori. To correct rumors that are circulating, we already know the rumors, it is with heavy hearts that we must inform everyone that we, Corey, Jen, Satori, Cody, Reed, Steve, and Aaron, decided to sever ties with the Conjuring House due to our own experiences within the work environment. Our connection to the spirits of the house remains strong, and we deeply desire for their stories to be told with respect and care. We are incredibly grateful for the outpouring of love and support from all of you. Rest assured, we will continue our work within the paranormal community with the utmost love, respect, honesty, and integrity. Thank you, Corey, Jen, Satori, Cody, Reed, Steve, and Aaron. I think, knew this was going to come at some point because from the words of like Sam and Colby, apparently Satori and Cody, every time they were probably on the property, instead of just giving normal tours, they were probably asked to do their method. And if not that, people probably trying to call them out in person to do their method so they could probably debunk them. I'm sure after a while it got awkward and intense for them, which of course, I don't wish that on anybody, but when you guys kind of put yourselves out there to be what you were, this is kind of something that you should have been expecting to happen. And look, I have no disrespect to Satori and Cody. Whatever happened, I left in the past. Now, obviously, I do not want them to go around and continue to do the method because personally, I just don't believe the method is a legitimate method. I think if they actually got some people to get together with them and try to debunk this method, it's going to get debunked 100%. And the way they have been trying to push everybody away and try not to do this method in front of people who I think actually would benefit them. I think if you got someone like Mythos, Side-Eye Guy, or any of these other debunkers to actually help you with this method, you would be scot-free. Your method would have been proven right, but unfortunately you want to avoid them, and instead of actually having conversations with them and actually answering their questions, you would much rather label them as toxic. And I mean, even in the post that the owner of the Conjuring House said a while back, they deleted it now, but the post, said that they do not care for people like us. They do not care for me, Mythos, and every other person who might question them because they're not in their demographics. So those are the words that the owner used. That wasn't me. And I'm sure that was one of the nails in the coffin that finally pushed them to go ahead and leave because everything was just awkward at that point. Everything was just drama-filled at that point. It's unfortunate because I am someone who doesn't believe in the method that you're going to continue using this method. You did say you're going to continue your work, which I'm assuming that means the method. You're going to continue using it on people, which I don't think you should do. I think you should just drop the whole thing entirely and just end it. But you at least took a step and severed the ties with the Conjuring House because you knew that no one's going to be taking you seriously anymore. And if it is, it's not going to be extremely, all the time. It's not going to be consistent. It's going to be very rarely someone's going to take you seriously because of the internet and how powerful it is and how things spread real fast. That's just something that, I'm I'm not even sure if you're going to be able to do videos with anybody anymore because people just are tired of seeing them do the method. No one buys it, and that's just the way it's going to be. You took that risk when you did what you did. This is no surprise. I think at some point we all kind of saw this coming, but for it to be finally stated that they're going to sever ties with the Conjuring House is probably for the best. It's not even probably, it is for the best. That house needs a fresh start, in my opinion. A fresh start, and look, they may have loved the building. I have no doubt about that. But unfortunately, I feel like the reputation of that building was unfortunately tainted by everything that went down in Sam and Colby's week at the Conjuring House and everything that everything that happened afterwards. This will probably be my last video on this topic. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty confident this will be my last video on this topic, so I appreciate you guys all hearing me out. I'm not going to have any bad beef with these two. I didn't make this video to be disrespectful. I made the video to kind of go over it with you guys because I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of questions about asking me what did I think, and this is personally what I think. I think it obviously is for the best that they do part ways. So, having said that, guys, let me know in the comments section, what do you think of this? Do you guys agree with them? Do you guys think this is for the best that they do part ways with the Conjuring House? Do you think that the house deserves a fresh start? Out of curiosity, I don't think the owner is parting ways with it. I just think most of the staff is parting ways with it. So we'll just see what happens. Yeah, interesting. But guys, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Please do take care.
If you can't stay, can't start to through, you won't be meant dead.